Hey guys, FUT5 here with episode number 3 of our Road to Glory on FIFA 20. We're kicking off our weekend league against a very decent majority French side. The main players in there, Kante, Ikone, Ben Yedder. He also has the same Courtois as us. So it's going to be a I'd say an even game. I'd say we've got even squads. But 12 minutes into the game, we deny the cross, and we play it to Royce. Tonali and Royce working together quite nicely there. Zaniolo playing in the midfield for us. Centre mid, he should be on the left-hand side, but for some reason on the right. But right there, Werner tried to play the ball through to Lineker. We lost possession. Zaniolo then lost the ball to Kante, and then Dan James. We've got our own Dan James, so we could use him if we want to, but Dan James punishes us for giving away the ball it's a silly position to give away the ball, really, as Marco Reus finds Werner, loses out the ball again to Kante, but he luckily, quite luckily, gets that one back. Zaniolo through to Lineker. Unfortunately, he's offside, and he will not get his first goal of the series. Here I pressed the wrong button, and it was one of the worst shots you ever see in your life. Luckily, he gave the ball away to Mendy. Tonali plays it to Lineker, cuts past one, strikes it past Courtois. Very nice finish there by Gary Lineker. Tonali to Werner, back to Royce, Royce through to Zaniolo, Zaniolo back to Royce, through to Werner, poor touch, finds Piqué, Piqué finds Mendy, who finds Kante, right to Royce, Royce is going to lay it off to Lineker, unmarked, strikes it low, hard, into that bottom corner. You can see here, we're all over this guy, majority of possession, 12 times the amount of shots he's had, we're all over him. We should be more than 2-1 up, and the fact we went 1-0 down does annoy me as well. But 60 minutes into the game, Werner receives the ball. He threads one through to Lineker brilliantly, breaks past the back line, and you know, as soon as that tackle goes in, you know you're going to get past, you know it's going to be a red card, and you know he's down to 10 men. 69 minutes into this game, we're playing against 10 men now, so it should be a lot easier. As Zaniolo cuts the ball inside to Dan James. I keep getting Reece James and Dan James, I keep mixing them up. So if I do say that throughout the episode, I apologise. But Dan James, he's come back for us here. He scored against us in this game. He's also scored for us in this game. Past Courtois. He makes it 3-1 as Keane finds Dan James. Dan James finds Werner. Hasn't scored yet in this game. He's going to stop, cut past Wan-Bissaka. Finds some space. He's got a lot of space to kind of make some options. He finds Tonali. Tonali finds Zaniolo. First time Dan James. Dan James threads it through to Werner at a very tight angle. It's a very nice finish. And that's going to be Mr. Focus. I can't remember. Focus something. But he's gone. We were all over him. In the end, we had 17 shots, 12 on target with 4 goals. We pick up our first win in the weekend league. We are 1-0. Great way to start things off. I think I've went 0-1 maybe twice in the whole weekend league, like since it came out. This guy, another good France-based squad. It's got a tough back line. It's going to be tough to break down that Hernandez and Lenglet back line. But hopefully we can do so. It's 15 minutes into the game. Gary Lineker on the ball. Again, he's got Kante, but this year he's got Team of the Year Kante. So it's going to be even harder to get past. But Zaniolo out on this left centre midfield partnership. Out to Royce. Royce to Werner. Turns. Again, first shot blocked. Second shot. He nutmegs Oblak. And again, it's from a very difficult angle to score from. But that 4-star weak foot is definitely helping him as Lineker tried to curl one past that. Look at it. Did you see the speed on Oblak's hands to capture that ball there? It's quite mental. But on the counter-attack, Orsic to Griezmann. Griezmann's going to play on back through to Orsic. It's a poor touch from Sergio Ramos. I don't know what he was doing. He kind of controlled it into his own leg, and it bounced to Orsic. But it's 1-1 now, equalising there. But Piszczek wins the ball off Griezmann. Upfield to Marco Reus. And he's dragged one of his defenders out of position. Allowed Werner through. Got a man over at the back post. We are going to sweaty goal this one to Gary Lineker. 2-1. We're back in front. But straight from kickoff in the second half. Antoine Griezmann dribbling around, finds Kante. Kante's going to play it right back to Griezmann. No one really marking him. No one giving him that much to think about. So all he thought was, I'm going to score. Outside of his boot, he tucks it home. He makes it 2-2. Now, 63 minutes into the game, Tony Martial down this left-hand side, trying to go against Piszczek. Loses the battle as Martial plays it across to Orsic. And he's just going to cut back inside. First shot blocked. Second shot, finds a bit of space, strikes it in off the crossbar. Very close. That was on the line. It was Lampard-esque. This time, though, it does count. And Orsic gets the goal. He makes it 3-2. We're going to make a couple of substitutions. Dan James, Osimhen, and Aouar coming on at cam. And this is going to change the game. 69 minutes into the game. Orsic looking to get another goal here. Konate was very He's on a yellow already, so he was close there to getting a second one. But Dan James breaks past the back line, holds off Lenglet really nicely, down to Aouar, and across goal it is. Aouar, the Frenchman, tucks it past the goalkeeper. 72 minutes into the game, we're back on level terms, and now we've got to try and find this winner as we try here. 10 minutes left in the game. Zaniolo to Osimhen. Osimhen turns and plays the ball down to Dan James. And again, we've got the numbers advantage here. He's got Osimhen in the middle to aim at. He's going to cut back inside. And he's going to lay it across to Zaniolo, the Italian wonder kid from AS Roma. He's on the thumbnail. He's on the score sheet. Nico Zaniolo makes it 4-3. But Antoine Griezmann looked to make it 4-4 and deny us the chance of winning it in normal time. This was a very even game. You can tell by the stats there. But we did just edge it. And I'd say we did well to edge that one. He's a very good opponent. But that's 2 wins. So that's 2-0. We're bronze 2, boys. As we go into game 3, another very good squad. He's got Messi. He's got Hazard, Jovic, Kubo, Vidal, De Jong, Diego Carlos, Militao, Mendy, Edwin van der Sar in goal, I do believe. I didn't quite catch who his right back was though. But a very, very good squad. And I think they're all special cards. And you can see here, Marco Reus wasn't quite cutting it for me. So we've brought in Kai Havertz Christmas card. Footmas card, not Christmas card. As Timo Werner lays it across to Lineker, in at the near post, tucks it home, 1-0 to the RTG boys. As about 10 minutes later into the game, Werner finds Lineker, Lineker finds Werner, back to Lineker, back through to Werner. They've broke past the back line, 1-on-1 with Van der Sar. He tucks it past the keeper, he makes it 2-0, doubles our lead. But 58 minutes into the game, Jovic's shot hits the post, cleared away. Havertz finds Tonali. Tonali finds Lineker. Lineker's going to hold it up and play it through to Werner to use his pace to just obliterate the defence. Back over the top to Lineker. 1-on-1. First shot, well saved actually, quite nicely. Out for the corner. It was a good counter-attack there. But Zaniolo, looking to whip this one across, does so nicely. Konate gets this on and it can't quite do anything. Havertz wins the header. Wins the ball off of Jovic as well. To Werner, turns his man, threads it into the back of the net, and it is a brilliant goal, 3-0. That's the brace for Timo Werner. He just held Koeman behind him really nicely. As 68 minutes into this game, Tonali finds Havertz. Havertz finds Keane, tried to play it back, but Vidal intercepts. De Jong to Messi. This guy's realised that Messi's left foot is his kind of secret weapon. Edge of the box. He tucks it into the back of the net, past Ter-Stegen, and at this point, we've also changed our defence from Courtois and Ramos. We've gone to Lenglet and Ter-Stegen, because Ter-Stegen apparently is one of the best goalkeepers on the game. I probably agree with that. I probably would agree with that. But we're 3-1 up. We want to add to the lead just to regain that 3-goal lead. As Dan James uses his pace to get past Diego Carlos, and he's just going to drill one across to the back post. Gary Lineker is there, and he tucks it into the back of the net. Take a bow. Lineker and Werner dominated this guy. And we are 4-1 up as Messi gets past Lenglet, drags back quite nicely. First shot blocked, second shot cleared away by Lenglet, only as far as Promes. He's going to play it to Orsic. Orsic is going to strike it. And Orsic is going to punish us once again. He halves the deficit. They need 2 more goals. They've got 5 minutes to do so. 2 minutes later though, Lenglet holding off Messi really nicely. But I was holding to the side a little bit too much and Messi won the ball. Drilled up to Jovic. Promes, back to Jovic, looked to get the better of Konate, cuts back inside with a drag back, blocked, second shot, falls back to him, he's going to strike it again on that 5-star weak foot. No, that was his right foot actually, that was his strong foot. But he does win the get the goal. It is 4-3, another even game. We do get the edge because we scored that 4th goal with Gary Lineker. It was needed. If we just sat back on our 3 goals, this would have been a draw, would have went to extra time. But 3 games, 3 wins. We go into game number 4. Red Mbappe, Socrates, Rijkaard, Marlon, David Luiz. You've got the Ital, Buyal, Algerian Ligue connection down that right hand side. But 5 minutes into the game, Mbappe, they tried to sway it to Mbappe, didn't work out. Mbappe's shot is cleared away to Zaniolo, heads it down to Havertz, turns right into the path of Paulinho, back through to Mbappe. First shot blocked, second shot falls very luckily to Marlon, who makes it 1-0. 2 minutes into the second half, Gary Lineker wins the ball off the defender and Zaniolo plays it to Mane. Mane through to Gary. Once again, you know when that tackle goes in, you know it's going to be a penalty. It's not going to be a red card, but it's going to be a penalty. Stepping up is Timo Werner. Keeper doesn't even move. Bottom right-hand corner it is. Ball over the top by Lineker to Werner. Couldn't quite hold off of Ferland Mendy. And Alisson plays it to Militao. Intercepted by Zaniolo. Found Lineker. Lineker's going to play it back through to Zaniolo on that left foot. He has proven to be a very, very good central midfielder for us. And it's 2-1. That will be the final score. 4 shots for this guy. 9 for us. We dominated in terms of possession. I think we deserve that victory. 2-1. 4-0. We're bronze 1. And now we go into game number 5. This one, very good squad. Another Socrates. He's got a Yashin, Foyth, Shah, Barella, Politano, Lautaro Martinez up top, Trossard and Robertson. Very, very tough opponent. Very tough. He was very good and his squad was good. So that kind of helped him out a lot. As the ball is received by Lautaro Martinez. And look, my team just kind of switched off at this point. A drag back past Tonali. Dribbles past 1, dribbles past 2, tucks it into the back of the net. I don't know what the squad was thinking there, but we're 1-0 down. Here, Zaniolo can't get past Politano. Barella finds Socrates. Socrates dribbling past Tonali, finds out wide to Politano. Again, dribbling past Tonali. Don't know how he did that, but Socrates finds Lautaro into the back of the net. He makes it 2-0. Doubles his lead as 64 minutes into this game. Keane plays the ball to Werner. Werner to Gnabry. Gnabry is going to thread the ball through to Mane. At this point, Havertz is out. Gnabry's in. Mane misses that shot. I don't know how he misses that shot so badly. We quit the game. We're 4-1. Simple as that. If shit like that happens, I'm just going to quit the game. As we go into this game, he's got Del Piero, Stoichkov, and Butcher Bueno are his 3 icons. But Tonali shuts down Del Piero and finds Gnabry. Gnabry finds Keane. Keane finds Lineker. Lineker finds Werner. He's going to play it back through to Lineker on the left foot. Strikes it past Alisson. 1-0, 22 minutes into this game. But yeah, at this point, Footmus, Havertz is out. Player of the month, Gnabry, is in on 7 cam at cam. But Lineker wins the ball off of Mendy. Plays it through to Werner. This time on the right foot. It's the same corner that Lineker went for, just on the right foot. 2-0, doubles our lead against a very, very good opponent with a very, very good squad. But Tonali finds Keane. Keane finds Werner. Werner finds Lineker. Lineker is going to play it back through to Timo Werner. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He's just going to take his time. You thought I was going to go for that left corner? We went for the keeper's right-hand side. I think that's what that guy thought as well. Just kind of disguised the shots, really. But it's 3-0. We're winning. We're cruising. As Zaniolo's played through, looking to get another goal against this guy. Strikes it across goal. Alisson with a great save with his foot. The guy paused. The guy quit. We won that game 3-0. We're now 5-1. So we're starting off very, very well. Game 7. Another good opponent. Johan Cruyff. Seedorf. Aouar. Team of the Year Mane. Messi. Telles. Neymar. Militao. Varane. Courtois. He's got a red Varane. And again, this guy, another one. He was just too good for me. And his players were just too quick. The way they were doing the skill moves, they were just too quick. I couldn't keep up. As Messi, 39 minutes into the game, he's going to skill pass 1, drill across to Neymar, lovely volley, 1-0. Into the second half, Keane loses the ball to Seedorf. Mane receives it out wide. He is going to charge forward past Keane with ease. It's the team of the year, Mane. You expect him to do that. Into Neymar. Look at this. I don't know how he's doing all these skills so quickly, but he finds Cruyff. Lovely. That's a really nice place to do the drag back. Past Ter-Stegen. 2-0. I just couldn't compete. I knew I couldn't win that one, so we just quit. Game 8. We're 5-2. We're coming up against some teams that the teams we lost to, the guys were very good. And we've come up against some very, very difficult teams already this weekend. We come up against this guy. He's kind of a regular kind of team. I'd say similar to ours, that we can actually compete with. But you can see here, from kickoff, Kanate finds Tonali. Tonali finds Zaniolo through to Lineker. Back to Werner. Back through to Lineker. Strikes it past the keeper. Very nice finish. Very well worked goal. We're only 2 minutes into this game. And we've done very, very well there to actually get that goal. But we fast forward here. Werner intercepts the ball. And it goes out for a throw-in. Hazard to Jordi Alba. To Arthur. Arthur to Aubameyang. Through to Hazard. Whipped across. Lenglet intercepts. And we've got a chance here for ourselves. As Gnabry turns. Faces up. He's playing a very high line. And that allows Werner back through the back line. He's got a man over. Very fortunately, that would have been a penalty. But he sweaties it to Lineker. We probably would have scored the penalty anyway, so it probably would have been a guaranteed goal anyway. But Werner presses high, wins the ball, skips past the defence, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, skips past the goalkeeper, tucks it into the back of the net. 7 minutes into this game, we are 3-0 up. We make the guy rage quit. And it was a 71% possession, 3 shots, 3 goals, 6 wins for the weekend. We reach the silver mark, silver 3, with a 6-2 record. Again, another God-esque squad. Coman, Rijkaard, Varane, Lala, Kalou, Osimhen, Red Ben Yedder. So he's a weekend league experienced player. But yeah, very good squad. Ligue 1 based for a majority of the squad, I do believe. But 12 minutes into the game, Tonali receives the ball and faces up with the defence. Finds Zaniolo. Through to Werner. Breaks past Rijkaard. Stops. Cuts back inside. Strikes it very nicely on that left foot. Both of our strikers have a 4-star weak foot. So they work very well together. The only downside is they've got 3-star skills. So you can't really do too many skills with them. But Timo Werner got his upgrade yesterday. He went from an 89 to a 90. So that's pretty shit. I was expecting like at least a 91. But Gnabry, back to Werner. Strikes it. Saved. Falls to Zaniolo. Tucks it into the back of the net. That's another goal for Zaniolo. Gary Lineker breaks past Varane. Can't quite get so though. The ball goes past and Varane, as he's tackling, obviously drags his leg back. That's what hits the ball and wins him back possession. Diaby's through and he shoots it across goals, expecting a near post shot there. So it's a very well disguised shot. This guy's disguising his shots. As Osimhen finds Ben Yedder. He's got the 5-star, 4-star skills. He plays it into Diaby. Diaby's only got a 2-star weak foot though. Coman, Aouar, back to Osimhen. Turns really nicely. Dragged back, somehow skips past. And that little animation there. I don't know if you saw it. Aouar and Tonali got caught up together. And that just didn't allow me to make the tackle on Osimhen. As we go into extra time, Werner wins the ball off of Rijkaard after a poor pass. Through to Dan James. Strikes it. We're scoring a lot of our goals for kind of on the right-hand side, shooting a cross goal to the left-hand side. But 100 minutes in, Mane's played through, past the back line, finesses it past Courtois. 4-2 will be the score. This guy decides to rage quit in extra time. 7 wins. We are 1 win away from Silver 2. So things are not looking too bad. This will be the final game of the episode. We're 7-2. Will we make it 8-2 or will we go 7-3 for the first 10 games? Another very, very good squad. And 2 minutes into the game, Lodi plays the ball to Sane. Sane to Blank. And I'm going to tell you now, we lost this game. This guy is one of the worst, like most annoying players. It's just one of those ones. Run to the byline, sweat it across. Run to the byline, sweat it across. He's a cunty FIFA player, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Run to the byline, as you can see. This time he decides to cut back to Gnabry. Lala, he's going to then play it back to Gnabry. He's going to try to at least. Does so. Run to the byline, sweat it across. 2 goals where he's ran to the byline and sweat it across. We've stayed in this game. We should be 2-2 right now. I'm telling you this. Some of my shots in this game, piss poor. I don't know why they were so poor. Very similar to the Mane shot that made me rage quit. I'm having a lot of shots like that. I don't know what it is. But run to the byline, sweat it across. We do lose 3-0. We decide not to rage quit. It's just run to the byline, sweat it across. But we have been keeping track of our stats. So as you can see, we are 7-3. 2 rage quits from our part because the player was too good for us. 1 that just ran to the byline and sweated across. And you can see the stats of the players. We've got rid of quite a lot of players. We have decided to keep quite a lot of players. But overall, Gary and Werner are absolutely carrying us. Zaniolo's chipping in with the odd goal. Maybe we'll make some more changes for the games 11 to 20. I don't know. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe. And we'll see you for games 11 to 20 tomorrow. Peace.